All right, let's try this again, eh? Oh, hang on. What's going on? Why is it frozen? What's going on? Oh, hang on. It was just freezing up there. I don't know. Anyway, let's refresh that. But yeah, I was just getting into like, I think they were calling it metaphysical solipsism or something. It's like a form of, I was talking about a specific form of solipsism where this whole idea of everybody else is actually just another version of me, and that there's this whole thing of oneness, and we all live in multiple lives, and yeah, it's a crazy thought, but who knows? Maybe I am God. That's where I'm going with all this. You know, maybe what if I am God? And that sounds fucking crazy to think, but you know, people think you're going mental if you say things like that, though. But what I'm saying is, everybody else, what if they're all me? What if I'm them? And what's this? Demi says, I am God. Yeah, we could all be God. Who knows? Hello, Sarah. How you doing? Thank you for the likes, Emily. How are you doing today? But people can get triggered when I say some certain theories. But I'm thinking of this reality as some kind of simulation or something, possibly. Where you're saying them or Bible bashers, right? Yeah, that's the thing. I'd argue with some of them about certain things. Hello, L-Dog. Them thoughts to me, and the diagnosis as me as mentally ill. Really? Yeah, it's like you shouldn't diagnose someone as mentally ill just for having a different, thought of reality. That's like, I mean, whether you're wrong or right, it's just because science can't exactly prove or disprove that. Thank you for the likes, Blue Moon. It's not to say that I'm like arrogant or anything and think that I'm whatever, but it's yeah. I got holy water thrown at me when I told someone God wasn't real. So what you're saying is you don't believe in God. I thought you were saying that you meant that you are God. But so you just like an atheist, you mean? But it's like, yeah, if you're getting water thrown at you, but then it's like, how is that going to help you to believe in God? Like, if they're trying to like recruit more people to be into their religion, then how is that helping anybody by throwing water at them? That's very loving, isn't it? It's very yeah, hello balance within, very loving of them. You know what I mean? Hello Red Bull, how you doing? Very loving of these people to like to kind of like assault somebody because they don't agree with your religion. Yeah, I've seen some people where they could get quite nasty when there's like non-believers. It's like someone can't help it if they don't believe in your religion. I think a lot of people, if they had evidence for it, would believe it. But why would someone believe it in something if they don't have enough evidence for it? There's a lot of people who've studied science and they don't believe in it either. Hello, Jules. Hope you're doing well. Welcome into my live, everybody. Share this out if you can. But everyone's got their own perspective, and we should all be able to respect that. But hello, Betsy. How you doing? I hope you're well today. Welcome to my live. Share it out if you can. That would be really appreciated. Don't know what's going on with the chat right now with YouTube. It's yeah. Hello, Mike. How you doing? Very slow at the moment. Everything's kind of slow today. I would have thought. I know, like some people are busy at the weekend, but there's also less people at work at weekends. So I would have thought, if anything, they'd probably have more time to watch. I don't know. If anything, it seems to be when. Yeah. Oh, you're off. Okay. See you later. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say sex is everything. I think you probably have some sex addiction or something or whatever. Like, there's more to life than sex, I would say. I think religious extremism wasn't as common in modern times as it is today. It's a modern phenomenon, maybe as like a counterbalancing of widespread atheism. Possibly. Yeah. The hell's going on in here? Hi, John Smith. What's the unbelievable issue? What do you mean, what's the unbelievable issue? I don't know what you mean. Hello, Universe 7. How are you today? Okay, whatever. Okay. Is everybody doing all right? You're my number one fan, are you really? I don't know. I have no interest in having gangbangs or any of that bullshit, you know? Booze and pills and women, what you're saying. I think you just kind of like need to just try and, I don't know, it sounds like maybe you need some help or something, I don't know, because what you're saying doesn't sound like normal thoughts, but I don't know, that's just my opinion. Hello, syntax error. How you doing? What's going on? There's people just randomly coming in the stream. What the hell? Anyway, but yeah, it's gotten a bit of a mess already in the YouTube thing. It seemed like it was slow, and then suddenly, boom, all these trolls appear. Hello, Mafco. Hello, Birdshid. Oh, you're oiling up. Oh, good for you. I wish you all the best. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the follow, join. Yeah, it's just, I mean, I don't know. Like, if you're really that desperate, just go and pay for it or something, you know? But I wouldn't do that myself, but maybe just go make a fucking bunch of money and just get some fucking, you know, be sugar daddy or something, I don't know. If you're that fucking desperate, then just fucking, you know what I mean? I'm not saying you should do that, by the way. I think you should try and just kind of work on yourself. You'll probably find somebody that, you know, but if all you care about is sex, then you might as well just pay for it then. If that's just going to, like, you know, just go get rich or something and whatever. Anyway. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well today. What do I normally discuss? All sorts of stuff, really. Well, if you want to go do that, you know, you go do that. You know what I mean? But you're kind of like projecting your kind of ideas and stuff. It's like, but that's your opinion. If you think it's overrated, but What's okay, Sean? We're talking about. But I'm like, if you're just like desperate, maybe you should try and sort that out, because I don't think it's natural to or normal to be that thirsty for sex that you just kind of. I don't know if you're just here to just troll or something, because I don't know. Like, they've got a lot of trolls in my chats, and it seems a bit sus, really. I respect your advices. It just seems like you always come in here talking about male loneliness, but it's like it doesn't seem like you're really trying to like fix the underlying problem. Yeah. Trolls have been around for a long time. Well, yeah, I've seen about that fucking OF girls. They just show their fucking whatever, and then they. But those are only a very small percentage of them. Most OF girls make fuck all money, and a lot of them end up ruining their lives over it. So you need to look at the other side of things. What about all these women who, they've gotten into that thinking it was going to be great, and then they might have made like £100 a month or something, and now they're fucking, either family members or friends ended up accidentally seeing their shit, or just a bunch of people that they know have found out that they're doing all that, So there's a lot of regrets from all that kind of stuff as well. We just have to have a more balanced perspective on things. Hello, Jose, how you doing? So like you just public memory is weak as F. Well, women don't fear pregnancy at all. It depends if they. Some don't want to get pregnant, so they'll do birth control and stuff. Those that do birth control will try and stop themselves from getting pregnant. Anyway, I don't know why you keep on bringing your shit up in here like you just. I don't know. Isn't Sadhguru a bit of a. I don't really trust that guy. You should always take care of yourself, not hurt yourself. Yeah, exactly. It should be about doing it for you. I would say that as soon as you're trying to do self-care to impress somebody else, then that's the problem, really. When people do stuff to try and impress others, they're not doing it for the right reasons. They're not doing it because it's the best thing for them. They're doing it because it's, because they're trying to impress somebody. It should be. It's like, for example, working out. You shouldn't be working out because you think, oh, if I build these muscles, it's going to attract somebody. No, you do it because you want to feel good. You want to, you know what I mean? You do it for your own physical and mental health and whatever. But I personally am not interested in just whatever polyamory and whatever. That's personally not me. I'm not interested in any of that. But if that's what you want to do, that's your thing. But I'm not trying to push my views on to anybody. I'm just saying that it sounds like you're trying to push everything. Slavery, what the fuck? Okay, I think we're just gonna have to get rid of this person because you're talking about slavery and shit like that, and I think this has just been putting people off the chat, to be honest. I think this guy might actually have been putting people off and stuff. But yeah. Like him trying to like force his views or whatever. I don't know if he's serious or whatever, but since I started to work out going on my discipline, I get respect and attention at work. Yeah, I think it's just, it might be like a confidence boost or something that you get where you feel more comfortable in your own skin, and that can then have more positive effects where people respect you more because of your internal state. I think a lot of it comes down to your internal state, how you carry yourself, because you might carry yourself differently when you feel more comfortable in your own skin. Like a lot of people, they have this kind of, just this sort of awkward kind of, like way of walking and stuff like that. And where are all the women throwing themselves at me then? I don't see it. I have actually been talking to somebody, but yeah, I'm not really kind of trying to make anything happen. Anyway. What's going on? You said that if you tell your story, that people will not believe you, right? Cool, then tell the story. What are you talking about? What story? What are you on about? According to the minds, the world is going to end in 40 days. Oh, really? They keep going on about the fucking end of the world, which never happens. It's like, remember that Mayan end count calendar when they were saying, oh, the world's going to end in 2012. Remember that? The validation has been crazy. I dropped mad weight. I went keto. Oh, really? Yeah. I've heard that the problem with keto is that you can end up with less glycogen in the muscles and stuff, so you can end up with flatter looking muscles because and carbs can actually be good for fueling muscles. So I don't know. That's one of the, as they say, one of the potential side effects of a keto diet. But hello, travel with Eddie. Nice to meet you. How you doing? Hello, Indian Roger. How to quit smoking? I would just say a lot of it's going to be like trying to replace bad habits with good habits and finding other things to do that you would have done with your time, trying to also just slowly kind of taper off it potentially, but you might have to get some help with that and maybe get someone to coach you with that. But I would not personally, I wouldn't recommend cold turkey for most people. I think that is people trying to rush things usually end up failing, and sometimes the addictions come back with a vengeance. So I would just say, like, if I was you, I would try to like taper off it slowly. Bold Keyboard says, "Did you ever go to Ireland?" No, I've never been to Ireland. I've been to France and I've been to Spain, but never Ireland. No, never been there. Why? Is that where you're from or something? Most welcome. Okay, thank you. Yeah, welcome in everybody. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Storm Clock Soldier says, only change the slide. Okay, whatever. Anyway, I don't need unsolicited advice, do I? Maggie, how you doing? I kind of find it a bit annoying sometimes, unsolicited advice. But anyway, oh, you're Irish, are you? Why are you worried about me, Asher? Edward, hello, how you doing? Oh yeah, north side. Isn't the north side supposed to be or something, I remember? Whereas the south side's supposed to be the posher side. So I was talking to someone about that, because apparently that was it's like the south side, it's kind of a more posh Irish sounding accent. It's, thank you for the follow, Miss Valerico. I seem down. I'm fine. I just tend to have a more neutral expression. That's just how I am. I'm okay, thank you. Hello, FT City. Opinion on the Zionism entity. What do you mean, Zionism entity? I'm personally like, I would say with Zionism, I'm like, it's like, for example, you got Tommy Robinson, who's like this proud Zionist, and I'm like, why do you want to like, I don't know, do that? Personally, I just, I don't know. Thank you for the follow-up saying they believes in a homeland for Israel. But I think a lot of these Zionists are actually just personally I think they're grifters. They'll just take whatever money if it benefits them. I think that's what's happening. I mean, I don't want to get into any trouble with it, but I think that's what's happened. Is apparently he's been given some money to promote Israel. Because why else is he so promoting it hard? Because some are saying like, why should we promote Israel when they've been ethnically cleansing and stuff? I mean, there's all these kind of conflicts and stuff with like the whole Palestine thing, and I don't know what you guys think about all that, but yeah, hello, yeah, I don't know. It's all a bit of a, it's an issue with like, like religion and ethnicity and all that, and some say that it belongs to the Jews because originally it was, where like Jesus and all that, if you believe in that kind of stuff. But then you've got the Palestinians saying it belongs to them because they had the land before it became Israel, before Israel then took most of it for themselves, and people are saying, "Oh, that they shouldn't have done that," and that it belonged to the Palestinians, and they're just left with a bit of it. You've got places like West Bank, you've got is it East Jerusalem, and a few other bits that they've got left that it's mostly Israel now, and they're trying to cling on to the last bit of it. And some are saying like, just let them have it, just don't like try to, but then there's the whole Hamas thing, and some are saying that Hamas is actually like a controlled opposition, and it's just I don't know, there's a whole kind of thing about it all, isn't there? That Edward, is that true, Edward? I'd have to look into that, but I just feel like it's all a divide and conquer, really. Okay, if you don't like it, just go away then, Like, I don't understand why people would just keep coming and. I mean, zero followers, zero following. It's like you're just you know what I mean? What's that? What's really going on over there? What's that? What's going on? It's just I don't agree with war, and from what I understand, both sides are like bad. Like you've got and I'm not talking about Israeli people in general. I'm talking about the government, the Zionist government, and Hamas. They're all kind of. It's almost like they're all designed to kind of be like this controlled opposition, and you know what I mean. That's how I see it. It's a whole kind of. It almost seems like a manufactured conflict. It's kind of how I'm seeing it all. I feel like a lot of conflicts are manufactured, to be honest. Hello, Joe. How you doing? So what are you saying, Edward? I mean, oh, Icha. Okay, why don't you just like go away if you're just gonna troll, Just right. I don't know. This is just kind of tedious, really. Doesn't seem like there's hardly any real people. It's just a bunch of idiots. I don't know, guys. I'm getting kind of tired of it, Like, have they got nothing better to do or something than to just fuck around? Like, try to have like an adult like discussion or whatever, and some people think it's just like, I don't know, just. Yeah, I've heard about Israel was in 1948 or something. Hello, Brooke. What do you mean, Brooke? What are you saying? It's already out there if you read into it. I mean, I've heard about the creation of Israel in 1948. I remember I was arguing with someone about, because someone was claiming that in the Bible it references Israel or something, but it didn't ever say about Israel being a nation state or something. It recognized it as what was it? It was not as a nation state or something, but apparently the word Israel was there, but the whole nation state of Israel was formed in 1948, right? 1778? Thank you for the follow, Salama. Not yet, tough man. I will be working out later. Aren't you bored? I'm all right. It's just sometimes the comments can get a bit draining, though. Unknown human, it can get a bit draining with all the ridiculousness sometimes. Like when I'm trying to have a proper conversation, and some people are just here to. That's just how it goes sometimes. So what was 1948 was the creation of Israel, but what was 1778? What's got to do with that year? Well, that's what some people are saying about the Greater Israel Project or something about those squirrel sniper. Because if America, some might say that if America keeps like contributing to Israel, could they eventually get powerful enough to then try to take over America and then eventually over the West in general? Could that possibly happen? I'm not saying that it could, but just wondering what you guys think. Whatever. What's that? I don't know. These comments can get a bit sort of, yeah. I honestly need to understand what your point is. What's the point you're trying to get across here? I mean, what's the whole thing of like, well, it's just someone was asking me about my opinion on Israel. That's what they were asking me. So I was just giving my thoughts on it all. So I talked about the whole kind of Israel-Palestine thing, and yeah. Just posted another independent academic claim, effectively bridging the gap between raw sensory input and complex intuitive foresight. Oh, really? I've been having my own thoughts about what existence is, what it means to be alive, and all that. Hello, Bass Saxon. Oh, really? No, I'm not Bulgarian now. Tubman says, I'm trying to lose some weight. Ain't going to the gym nowadays. Keeping up with running and some free weight exercises. Yeah, well, that's good as long as you're doing something to keep yourself active, isn't it? You know, it's when people become complacent and just give up. Because I was talking to someone called Tom or whatever it's called, saying that he'd kind of given up and he started eating crap because he got with this new partner that he's got. But that can be a trap for some people where they get with somebody and they let everything go. Like what a lot of guys do is they get with somebody and they let things slip. They stop getting disciplined. And hello, Gerard Acosta. This is just a kind of warning for people who, whether you're a man or a woman, do not let yourself go when you're with somebody. If anything, you should be trying to keep up that, because you should be trying your hardest to be the best version that you can be, because when you got with that person, they were into that version of you. If you're not even going to keep up that version, then do you even deserve them? I might sound a bit harsh here, but what I would say is no religion and no politics, definitely setting yourself up. Well, yeah, I get what you're saying. But at the same time, it does get a lot more interaction, and sometimes you just have to take the rough with the smooth, If I'm going to get some conflict in the chat, so be it. Hello, Abdul. How you doing? Okay, Lit. Honestly, that sucks when you are kind of stuck in that procrastination and lethargic loop. Well, it's just about kind of doing something. like you don't have to mentally it might be difficult to do a full workout if you've not done it for a while, but just kind of helping to kind of just break into it slowly, because it's a lot more easy to just, okay, let's just do a few star jumps or something just to get the blood flowing, for example, because that is going to be better than just sitting around doing nothing. Then you just kind of build it up slowly. So some people have this all or nothing attitude where it's like they're either going to be sedentary or they're going to be busting their ass at the gym. It's all about slowly easing your way into things. So then we're just as a way to kind of mentally be able to deal with it. Okay, well, I'm just going to get rid of that. Right. But anyway, whatever. Hope you're all doing well today anyway. If you have to choose a partner, would you choose someone who is same age or as you or older? Yeah, I don't know. It depends on. I mean, I don't really. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty open, but like, if they were way older, then that could be a problem. What color is your Bugatti? Hello, Abdu. How you doing? If anyone's new here, hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it seems to be going a bit slow today for some reason, but it is what it is. Sometimes that just happens. But yeah. Hello, Najar. Thank you for the likes. How are you today? Hope you're well. Okay. Double tap your screens, everybody. Oh, thank you for that, Najar. Nice one. Thank you very much. Well, start. Kat and Jack, good to see you. How you doing? Yeah, I'm fine. That's good to hear. Thank you again. Right. Yeah, what's everybody's plans for the rest of the day then? I'm figuring out it through some cognitive therapies, incorporating with some neuroscientific techniques. Oh, good. Hello, Chronic. Seems like you have a fun crowd. Sometimes. Ruben, how's it going? Oh, yeah. I'm not sure. Just, yeah, do I believe in ghosts? I talked about that earlier. Not really. If there is ghosts, I don't think they're actually like sentient, because I've been having my thoughts on like consciousness and duality and things like that, and this idea of like consciousness and matter having to kind of coexist in a sense. That how can somebody have experience without any kind of host body, like the meat suit? I think maybe it has to exist, because what would they be experiencing without any kind of physicality, if you get me? So anyway, I hope you're all doing well. What's Royal Rumble? What are you talking about? Anyway, hit that like button, everybody. Share the live if you can. That would be really appreciated. So what's everybody up to with the rest of your day then? Yeah. Nice to meet you too. Yeah, what's your name? Yeah, again, hit that follow button. Thank you. What we're talking about in here. Yeah, you do it. You're right, Cat and Jack. Or just Cat. Cat Brown. It's you talk a lot of rubbish. Well, you know, it's open to people to debate and kind of bring their perspective. Yeah, it's like, shouldn't we be trying to kind of like if you disagree with something that somebody says, then just explain, okay, what I'm wrong about. Because surely I can't be wrong about everything, but like if I'm saying something that's wrong, then you can just kind of, I think you're just here to troll and just kind of, because I think if someone was genuinely like disagreeing, then they would just kind of, they would just say, okay, I disagree with such a thing, and here's why. Like any intelligent person who's like just disagreeing with somebody is just gonna, you know what I mean? Ruben, I'm not sure really. Just try and kind of like just study the most that you can, and try and be confident. Believe that you're gonna do it. Believe that you're gonna win, or whatever. I mean, perhaps the neurons degrade into something else and get blown away at the speed of light. Royal Rumble. Oh yeah, maybe. Who knows? Mina says, "Hello everyone. How you doing? Good to see you again. Hello user. How you doing? Welcome in here. Yeah, nice to meet you all. Not a lot going on TikTok at the moment, is there? But oh yeah, oh well. Okay. Like 9, thank you for the likes. Agarai, okay. But no bullshit, okay? You're putting bullshit in the chat the other day. Yeah. It's funny that they're counting the days that they're saying Jesus loves you. It's like, okay. I don't know, guys. I find that a bit odd, but anyway. It is what it is. What do you all want to talk about then? So I'm planning on doing some busking again soon. I might actually get a new setup for it. Just a more lightweight, portable thing that I can just carry around with me. So yeah. The problem is the one I've got is like a proper speaker, and I don't necessarily need all that. I think I could do without all that, really. The problem with it, it's got this like surround sound and stuff, and it's like the sound can then end up kind of being a bit annoying if it's like people can hear it from like a long way away and stuff. So yeah, I want to just have it all lightweight and portable and stuff, and you can get them quite cheap. I mean, let's have a look at, let's say portable Bluetooth speaker, let's say, right? Like you can get some quite sort of, well, let's say not speaker, let's say for like karaoke sort of thing. Like you can get them quite cheap. I mean, sometimes even come with like microphones and stuff. So yeah, so I might look into getting a new setup that I can use for it. Yeah, so just have a look online, see what they've got. Yeah, is everybody okay? Hello, Rahul. How you doing? Whistle. Right. Yeah, so there's some like, yeah, they're kind of greenish color. Let's have a look. I mean, so I want to try and get like a cheap one that's quite lightweight and stuff, really. But then you get like Temu where it's just, those are going to be too cheap, I think, and just, there's one for like 30 quid on Amazon. There's a wireless microphone portable Bluetooth speaker. Let's have a look at that. Thank you for the shirt, Anya. Nice one. But that's what I'm planning to do soon. But like I said, I might not be able to film it on YouTube because of copyright shit. Oh well. Thank you for the follow, Anya. Where are you from anyway? Nice to meet you. But I might need to buy like something like that, like a portable speaker. I don't know how much it would weigh. Like to have a look at how much would it weigh? But yeah, I probably need something like that, really. As long as it can go loud enough. Thank you for the follow, Langsky. As long as it can get loud enough to where people can hear it, that's the point. As long as, you know what I mean? I'll have to see if there's any shops that sell them. I don't know if there's maybe like electronic shops and stuff or whatever, or maybe I don't know if the music shop would sell more kind of. I don't know. I'll have to have a look maybe and see if there's any cheap ones or otherwise. Yeah, because I remember there was a shop that sold ring lights and stuff, so maybe they would sell them in that shop potentially, but I'll have to see. Otherwise, I'll have to get it online if they've got like a yeah. Hello, Anu Tap. No, I'm good. Thank you. But yeah, I want a setup that's just a lot more convenient, really, and yeah, so I don't need to have all this fancy stuff where it goes like surround sound and all that, and goes going whatever you call it, like people 100 feet away from me can hear it. I don't need that really. Hey, from Nepal, are you, Benita? Nice to meet you, Benita. No, I'm talking about for busking because I've got this amp stuff and it's just kind of annoying, and plus it's kind of broken as well. And I have to carry it in a suitcase, which is also kind of broken. So maybe I just need a more minimalist setup, really. But the streaming thing is, yeah. Hello, soul, whatever that is. Body plus spirit plus soul equals one person. As you can see, you are a trinity too. Okay. So what's the difference between spirit and soul then? Because a lot of people would use those like interchangeably. What's the difference between? Because some people would see the spirit or the soul as like the same thing. So what do you mean by that? Hello, El Bell. Thank you for the likes. How are you doing? Hit that like button. Share the live if you can. Subscribe if you're new. Follow if you're new here. Well, why do you keep coming in here then, Calvin? Why do these people bother? If they think I'm talking rubbish, then why bother? You know what I mean? Like they're just here to try and cause shit, you know? Like, is that the best thing you can do with your life? Surely you have better things to do than to say that someone talks rubbish. Somebody that you don't even know, you just kind of, is that all you can do? I mean, that's kind of sad to me, really, if that's what you resort to in life. Like, what kind of person feels the need to do that, you know? Benita's from Nepal, yeah. Anyway, so I don't know, guys. I just don't understand it. What you on about, Ryan? Pseudo-intellectual nonsense. YXZ19, thank you. How you doing today? Hope you're well. If you're new here, hit that like button, subscribe. It's almost like they're jealous because they can't actually form any intellectual thought. Maybe that's what it is. These people probably couldn't actually form any intellectual thoughts. They're actually projecting. Is that what's going on, guys? I'm not saying that I'm right all the time. Definitely not. But it's like, why are you here to just keep bringing that in? Thank you, Sol Orojo. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, but I don't know how you pronounce that. I mean, what is your? It's like you're just flogging a dead horse here. You know, you know what I mean. What is your goal here by spending all this time in this live chat? I mean, some argue that there isn't really a lot of original thoughts, nothing new under the sun. So oftentimes a thought that you have, someone else has already had that thought, even if it's unintentionally. You could say in terms of like music and arts and stuff, you could have an original thought, but usually it's got some reference point. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. I just don't understand why people, what people are really getting out of it. Hello, Fate Mehdez from Iran. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Hello, Salt and Pepper. How you doing? In exactly 2 hours. Oh, really? We'll see about that. Oh, goodness. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're having a good weekend. Time we're on. Nearly 20 to 4. Thank you, XVZ19. Hello, Mum. How you doing? Getting a lot of trolls on YouTube, so your first simp has arrived. Oh, yeah. Hello, Flashpoint. Oh, it's you again. Anyway, what is going on here? So, yeah, so I'm just saying I might get a different setup for the buskin. Possibly. Thank you, Salt and Pepper. Yeah, it's been very slow on the TikTok live, but yeah. Dubbing voiceover, maybe. Thank you, Mike. I just enjoy streaming, but as long as it gets intellectual, and sometimes people just want to talk shit, you know. They just want to talk stupid shit. Hello, Arthur. What? Who's Jimmy Bruton? I don't know who that is. What are you talking about? Don't know. Hello, Sarkesh. How you doing? Hope you're well today. Nice to meet you. I might go to the gym later, actually. Yeah. I might do a gym workout. Use some equipment there. Last time I went to the gym, I was doing a bunch of like medicine ball slams and stuff like that. I quite enjoy that exercise, actually. Medicine ball slams. It's quite cathartic. It's a good release of like aggression, and yeah. Okay, whatever, Mr. Mac. Well, who knows? Anyway, people just want to be funny in the chat. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, they're just trying to dick around in it. Hello, Joe. How you doing? Hope everyone's doing well today. What's that? I'm so sorry for passing it. Yeah, it's just, but a lot of that's like the Hamas and all that, and but there's the whole Israel thing. It's all a mess, you know, the persecution and all that. But it's just this whole tribal nature with people just trying to, you know, impose their ideologies and whatever. What's that? FY? What do you mean? What are you saying? I don't know, guys. Okay. I don't know. I'm just kind of like this live chat can just get draining sometimes. Thank you, Julia. Hello, Ahmad. How are you doing today? Hope everyone's well. Thank you for the likes, Julia. Not many people stick around on TikTok, I noticed. Like, how many views have we had? Let's have a look. All right. 233 views, but yeah, there's only one person watching. Most of them just end up kind of, just moving along. So YouTube seems to be a bit more lively. Like the people seem to be a bit more engaging on there. Hello, Gary. No. Okay, Joe. What is going on here? Okay. I see Mr. Mac just keeps taking the piss all the time. Just why don't you just quit it, I'm a human. Hello. How's it going? Hope you're well. Maybe I should have been out busking today or something. I don't know. It probably would have been a good day for it, actually. But I should be going out when the weather gets good. It's quite warm. Hello, stay tuned. Can you just fuck off? Let's get rid of that, I don't think my skin is that bad, is it? I mean, I have some acne scars, but that's about it. I think other than that, my skin's alright, right? I don't know. What's DEI? What's that? What's DEI again? I don't know. Somebody on YouTube just going to say, "Oh, you look like you don't wash your face" or something. It's like, how you doing anyway? I can't believe I'm still on here. I've been on for ages, and yeah. So I call people on TikTok today. Well, there's people on there, but they're just not sticking around. There's 2 people there. We've had 200 odd views on the live. So, but yeah, I've had a similar amount of views on the YouTube thing, right? Let's have a look. YouTube, 232 views, but yeah, way more people in the chat. So the people on TikTok are a lot less engaged, I find. Hello, Carissa. How are you doing? Hope you well. Liverpool. Hello, Pamela. Good to see you again. How are you today? Yeah, I noticed that TikTok people just don't really hardly stick around, which is, oh well, it is what it is. Whereas the YouTube lot seem to be a bit more, I know a lot of them are trolls, but there is a few genuine ones as well that stick around. So, hello, Smoo Sec. How you doing? Don't know how you pronounce that, but yeah. Hello, Idania Pamela Fernandez. Thank you. If you're new here, hit subscribe. Thank you. All right. Yeah, hope you're all well today. Hello, Mehdi. How you doing? Carissa says hello from Voice, Indonesia. Good evening, 10:50 p.m. Oh, nice to meet you. Welcome to my live. Again, if anyone's new here, please can you hit that subscribe button? That would be really appreciated. No, I don't really want to watch my show back. I don't really do that. I don't know. I don't like really watching myself back because I just find it kind of cringy and awkward. But it's like hearing yourself singing back. It's just a lot of people say that about themselves. Even if they're good, it's like they don't like to hear themselves back. Hello, Yoon. How you doing? What are you saying, tough man? I can see you now. Hello, Panda Lightly. How you doing today? Hope you're well today, everybody. Emily, are you still there? Yeah. Hope you're all having a good day, people. What are you saying? No, I'm not really into boxing, but I could do like shadow boxing or whatever, or punching bags or stuff like that. But I just need to stretch every so often. It's just it's not good to be sat too long without standing up. I mean, just have a little stretch, and then you can end up getting tension. UK is, well, England is within the UK, if you get me. Like England is part of the UK. You've got England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. That makes up UK, if you get me. So, if that makes any sense. All right. Are you bored? Okay, well, goodbye then. If you're bored, then just go and leave me alone then. Go and do something better then. Surely you've got something better to do with your fucking time. Hello, adamantine grips. Yeah, I do, but I don't know. I don't know. Where are all the real people today? It's just a bunch of trolls on YouTube, it seems, at the moment, for the most part. We've had a few real ones, but yeah. I want to actually have serious conversations and not just a bunch of nonsense. But you could say that's my fault for not blocking them all. But if I just blocked them all, that could affect the algorithm, though. So it's like, I feel like that I'm just doomed either way. I don't know, guys. Well, there's 15 people watching on YouTube right now, but say hello if you're watching. I don't know, guys. I'm just getting a bit fed up of it. It's like, where are all the genuine people? I don't know. It just gets tedious sometimes. I just want to have adult conversations and stuff. Yeah, we'll be getting off shortly, I think. But I'm trying to sort of do it as much as I can to try and build the momentum up with it, but it can get sickening after a while, where it's just a bunch of nonsense. And yeah, no, I didn't know that, Carissa. Yeah, it can just get draining when you've just got a bunch of idiots or whatever. It can feel a bit lonely when it's just a bunch of idiots, because it feels like you only have people there to take the piss and hardly any real people. Although summoning, just go away. All the trolls, I'm just gonna get rid of them now, I think. Okay, thank you, yeah. But I meant as in more just whilst I'm on the lives, it feels like that. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that like I come off the live, I'm just kind of do my shit. Sometimes I go watch other people, whatever, but maybe I need to go into other people's and try and get my name out there and stuff, and just because I used to do that as a way to try and get myself established an old channel, and that seemed to help boost my channel more. But yeah, I might need to try and get back in contact with some old people that I used to that used to come to my channel and stuff. Maybe I can, try and network with people and stuff, but because I can't keep going if it's just going to be a bunch of trolls. It's just draining. It's just not good for the soul, is it really? I don't know. It's yeah. Let's try and sort it out. Get some real people in, real fucking chatters. We do get a few, but sometimes I'm questioning why am I even fucking doing this? Surely I've got better things to be doing than just talk to a bunch of idiots. It's so fucking draining, man. Oh, so what you're saying is slightly better. Hang on, I thought I got rid of this fucking Mr. Mac person. God's sake. Just fuck off. You know. Just get rid of all these people now. Just gets fucking draining, man. I want to actually have like serious conversations, but all these fucking people are just trolls. But if I didn't have any of those, then I'd just have fucking nothing. So I used to go live and I get fuck all people, and there's no fucking conversation. It was only once I started letting the trolls have a kind of, then it kind of seemed to help a bit with getting a bit more attraction, but then it could end up just putting off genuine people. So I've not seen Susie queuing for a bit because she was saying, oh, the trolls are putting genuine people off, but at the same time, like, it just wasn't really going anywhere because I was blocking loads of people. So what am I supposed to fucking do, I feel like whatever I do, I'm just kind of fucking doomed. I don't know. I don't want to think like that because, I don't know, guys. What the fuck is going on? Why is this person not? I tried to fucking time this person out. Hang on a sec. I'm gonna have to go to the watch page a second. Like, I thought I was timing people out, and then it's just the comments are still coming up or something. Hang on a second. What do you mean bad times? Hang on a second. Right, let me just sort this out real quick because I can't be arsed with these fucking people anymore. I don't know how they're able to, because I'm sure I timed them out, or 10 of them out, and they're still coming into the chat. So how is this even happening? The fuck? Right, let's get rid of this person. For some reason, it wasn't getting rid of it on the restream. Goodbye. There you go. You're out of here now. There you go. Just gets fucking draining. Like that was a guy who was taking the piss the other day, saying, "Oh, there's a school reunion or something." It's like, why would I take this guy seriously when he was just messing around trying to pretend like saying, "Oh, you coming to the school reunion?" It's like, fuck off. You're not fucking funny. Right. Anyway, whatever. What is going on? What is going on here? It's like, what the hell? I don't know, like, why would they say that? I mean, about a school reunion, I was like, who the hell is this person? I knew it was probably a fake anyway, but it's just not even funny anyway. Right, they're all going now. Time out. Just leave me the fuck alone. Hello, Claire. How you doing? It's Claire L. Hope you're all well. Just getting rid of any nonsense now. I can't be asked with it today. I really can't be fucking asked. I'm not in the mood for any bullshit. So if that's all you're coming here to do, then just fuck off. Like, I wanted to have just actual, like, proper conversations, but you just, and Ben Jones just keeps coming in with the same fucking shit all the time. Just fuck off with your shit. Time out. Yeah, go away then, you know. Get out of here. Goodbye, fucking losers. You're all fucking losers, you know. You're all projecting, you know. If you seriously had something better to fucking do, then you won't be coming to a fucking live stream, you know, trying to fuck around, mess around, and just sorry, miss. It's just on YouTube, and they're all just, you know, ganging up and trying to make me feel bad. But yeah, some people just need a life, you know. Now you could say, oh well, I need to get a life as well, but like, have they got seriously nothing better to do than to just come into live streams and be negative? Because I think it says more about them, doesn't it, really? Anyway, is there any, like, serious people here right now? Is they in the mood for any bullshit? Apparently there's 17 people watching, but yeah, half of them have been timed out, pretty much. It's like all these people are just wanting me to freak out, probably, but I'm not going to give them the satisfaction. I'm not going to give them the satisfaction of that. I've let things get to me before, but I'm not going to give them the satisfaction. That's what they're trying to do, I think. They probably want me to freak out. So, good luck with that. Cybersecurity employees. How are they cybersecurity employees? Why would cybersecurity employees be trolls or something? Surely they would have better things to be doing than that, right? If you're a Google cybersecurity employee, aren't you somebody that's actually doing well in life? You would think people doing well in life would have better things to be doing than to just be fucking around. Usually these are probably people in their mum's basement or something who have absolutely no life. Left has got the soft jobs. What are you on about? You're on about the Google cybersecurity shit. Lucina, thank you for the follow. I'm just wondering, what is it that compels these people to do what they do? So I like to try and get to the bottom of people's mindset and whatever. Try to understand where people are coming from. Like, why is it that people do this stuff? Is it that they're insecure? Is it that they're bored? Is it jealousy? What is it? Like, what is it that they get out of all this shit? Do they get some kind of kick out of it? Are they just some kind of sadistic people who just get some kind of kick and trying to put people down? And like, what is it? Like, what is it that you're getting out of it? Like, seriously, what could you seriously be getting out of it? Just tell me, what is it that you get out of all this? Because I want to help people. I want to help people to be, you know, I just don't get it. Hang on. Shit. Get rid of that. I don't want that. The fuck. I see the same usernames every day. I see them on a schedule. Okay. Okay. What's that? What's the meaning of life then? Go ahead. What do you think the meaning of life is? Go ahead. Go ahead and tell me. So what do you think the meaning of life is then? Let's hear it. Go ahead. Meaning of life. Let's have it. Yeah. $42. What's 42? That's the last number, the meaning of the, what is it? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, wasn't it? Something? I remember. Right. Hello, Stuart. I'm a little weirdo, apparently. Yeah. What? Who's triggered? What are you talking about? What are you guys on about? I'm just saying, like, what the people get out of all this. Told you why you get trolled and get timed out. Enjoy what you're on about. You haven't told me, have you? Hang on. When did you tell me? Glad you're a nerd, normal comment and get timed out. But that doesn't mean that you should just, like, do that. Like, just go away. Yeah, Esmez, I do remember you. Hello, Crocs. Yeah. I know. Okay, Crocs, whatever, just go then. If you have nothing good to say, then just go. Question everything, how you doing? You alright? Thank you. It's just getting crazy in the chat. Do I remember you? What do you mean, do I remember you? Who are you? Question everything. Who's this? Question everything. I mean, it's just quite a generic name, so I remember there was somebody I knew called Question Everything, but I doubt it's you. I don't know, guys. I'm just hello, Jack. Hello, 1111 code. Oh yeah, full moon. Is that what it is? Is that why something feels off today? Is something really seriously feels off today? Like, something really feels off today. Maybe there is something to that, you know? Thank you for following single. I feel a bit off today, and the whole chat seems off today. I don't know. Hello, Cloyer. Yeah, what's going on? The YouTube algorithm's been crazy lately. I don't know. Good to see you, Cold. Anyway, yeah, I've been contemplating fucking solipsism and all sorts of crazy ideas. Hello, Stargazer. So, what do you think? Do you think something's up with this full moon right now, and why is it that it just seems kind of weird today? I don't know. Like something seems off. It's hard to describe. It's like something's off. Like my mood's kind of off for no reason, and kind of yeah. The algorithm, not the fact you time out every person who talks. Well, usually it's because people are just being stupid and saying a bunch of like inflammatory things or whatever. Like they're just deliberately trying to agitate. That's why I get rid of them. So it's fine if people disagree and but it's when people start giving unsolicited advice or they're trying to piss me off deliberately, then I'm like, I don't want that in my chat. Did you prep your intent? What do you mean? When you talk about prep, what do you mean prep my intention? I thought you're supposed to prep your intention at night time or something before you go to sleep or something. But is there something going on with this moon or something? Because they're saying full moon, it can cause people to go a bit, you know. But I mean, I've been getting a lot of trolls lately, but it seems like today especially seems to be crazy. Dunning-Kruger effect. Yes, I've heard of the Dunning-Kruger effect. What about it? I know what the Dunning-Kruger effect is, yeah. Why are you bringing that up? I can't help touching my face sometimes, you know? I don't care. I can't help it sometimes. Fuck off. God's sake. I can't fucking help certain things. Just go away. I don't need to hear your fucking bullshit. I don't want to be negative. Just go away. I don't want the fucking vibe down. Just leave me the fuck alone. It's just some people on YouTube, live on there now as well, and it's just. But what they want the reaction. Are you happy now? I could have reacted a lot worse, but that's as much as you're getting. I ain't reacting any worse than that today. Just leave me the fuck alone. Hello, Ayuko. Thank you. Thank you. What is wrong with these people, eh? Is it the full moon or what? I can time people out if I want, you know? That doesn't give them a right to come and fuck around, you know? Just go away, you know? I don't want any fucking negative shit in the chat. I'm just not having it. Yeah. I didn't really have any sort of intention, to be honest, last night. Maybe I should try and sleep, you know, go have an intention before I go to sleep or something. Yeah, I might have to get off here soon, guys, because I'm getting sick of this shit. Sick of these annoying ass fucking people, but, you know, that's the nature of this thing, and I should have probably just blocked them all. People kept telling me I should block them all. And they're probably right, you know, but, you know. Energy harvesting, yeah, just a bunch of like fucking energy vampires, they say, in it, or whatever. They're trying to suck your energy or whatever, and you gotta not give them the satisfaction. So it's just difficult sometimes. Yeah. Why would turning the camera off help? I don't know. I don't understand how that helps. What's the turning the camera off got for 5 minutes got to do with anything? I don't know. The only reason I let these people, come back into my lives is because if I just block them all, they'd probably just kind of fuck up. I mean, they wouldn't. It would. It's I thought, okay, maybe it helps with the algorithm because someone said to me that if I block all the trolls, then it fucks the algorithm up. But then I'm like, do I really want all this shit in here? I don't need all these fucking toxic fucking trolls because it can just bring down my spirits. But then it's like if I end up with hardly any viewers or something because I got rid of all the, and then the algorithm penalizes me, pushes me out less because they see like a bunch of people in my chat, so therefore they push me out more, which then attracts more genuine people, is what I thought. So, but it seems like most people these days it's just a bunch of troll accounts, and some genuine people might be getting put off. And I don't want to do that. I'd rather have a few genuine people over a bunch of annoying ass trolls. Hello, Fastify. I'm doing fine, thank you. How you doing? What you mean, grey rock? What you saying? The moon will amplify whatever is suppressed. See it as an opportunity to release. Yeah, I suppose there is that really, but yeah, I guess you got a point. I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. Just get rid of them all, But yeah, no, it's just then you could see it as like kind of inflicting on yourself. Then, like by putting up with it, then you just kind of. But some people say that it's an opportunity. Some like times the trolls are an opportunity to grow. That you get a thicker skin, and yeah, it's just sometimes it's hard to deal with all the comments where they're trying to, I don't know, talk about my appearance and stuff, and just make me feel kind of self-conscious. But it's like someone said I have a lazy eye, and then I start to kind of look and like, oh, do I have a lazy eye? And it's like they're just trying to get in my head. It's like some kind of virus trying to infect me. That's what they're trying to do. Then they can just kind of get a thrill out of seeing me upset or something. Really need to try and look and see if I can get some more real people into the chat. Maybe try and network with some people and maybe try and get some guests on at some point. But I want to try and focus on real people, good quality people who are probably more likely to be supportive and not be low vibrational. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I mean, hang on. Yeah, just get rid of this. Intention is everything, right? Yeah, that's the thing is a lot of these people don't have good intentions, I don't think. Yes, but the good in you will outweigh the external defects. Yeah. Nobody's perfect, So yeah, so that band lab thing, it's yeah. Looks like I'd have to pay for some of the more advanced features, which is unfortunate, but so yeah. Have you been using that again since the band lab thing? You fell asleep last panel you went on. Oh no. Yeah, that's not good. Is everybody okay? Is that tut? I mean tough. Yeah, sometimes you have to laugh things off, but Spark just today, I don't know, I'm just a bit off. I don't know why, but just one of those days where I was all right for a bit, but it seems to have like, don't know if it's the full moon or what. So I didn't even think about that maybe that's affecting people. Does anyone, just wondering what you guys are feeling in the chat. Is anyone feeling a bit off today? Like maybe just put a 1 in the chat if there's something a bit off today that you're feeling that you can't really describe. Yeah, everyone's got emotions. Field of vision, hello. How you doing? Welcome in here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I need to stop counter-reacting, to be fair. That's something I need to work on, really. It's good if the troll, he responds as if they said something good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like if you say thanks when they were trying to mean to insult you, then that can, like, confuse them, I suppose. Because they're like, oh, what the fuck? Yeah, is everyone all right today? Actually feeling off today. It's funny you mention it. Full moon, maybe. Yeah. I mean, science would probably just say it's all BS or whatever, and that there's no truth to it. But it's just from like a subjective experience. A lot of people say that they feel off during a full moon. You could say it's placebo effect, but I wasn't even thinking about, that. I don't, because I'm not really someone that even really believes in that stuff. But it's just, I don't know. It's just one of those days that. Because I've been actually pretty good with not reacting to things lately, but sun is shining, or was when I got up. Now it's gone bloody cold again, so I get it. Perhaps it's I don't know. It's actually all right, but we've got a bit of sun here, but it's going dull now. 13 times 28-day cycles. Oh yeah, it's about 28 days for every moon cycle, isn't it? Noel says, hear only what you want to hear. Yeah. Well, someone was saying to me that you shouldn't, like, you should have, like, indifference to everything. Like, if somebody compliments you, like, to kind of not be, like, have any sort of positive feelings about it. And so then because otherwise they were saying how if you have positivity towards positive comments, then negative comments can make you feel negative. But what you're saying is you can just choose to kind of only focus on the good comments, that all the negative comments you can twist it and be like, oh, they're probably just haters or something. That's what I try to do, is like, if there's negative comments, try to sort of twist it into a positive and be like, oh yeah, well, they're only saying that because they're jealous, or they're only saying that because they're insecure. Turn a negative into a positive. And if there's something negative, it's like, oh, okay, that motivates me even more now. But hi Richard, how you doing? Hope you're well. So we've been getting a lot of trolls on YouTube lately, so yeah. Did you see my last pull-up video, Richard? I've just gotten a record on that. Yeah, I've got 5 full pull-ups now is my new record. So I'm gonna try, I think, do gym later or something. Because I remember, yeah, so what I did is I tried to squeeze my legs together to improve the stability so I can actually be a bit more efficient with it. Yeah, ups and downs, but I'm like, the thing is, I was talking about this, that what is the point to life if there's constant ups and downs? Yeah. What is the point to like life if, if the, thank you, Nico. Um, Hang on, did I not just get rid of you before? I don't know, but thank you for the hot me, Donald. I'm thinking like, should it not mostly positive though? I get that sometimes negative things happen, but like, shouldn't life be mostly positive? Otherwise, what is the point? I've had people knocking me, giving me, what are you saying? I don't know what you mean. What you mean, Igor or Igor? I mean, yes, he is. He tries something, but it doesn't create genuine live. What do you mean? Genuine love, are you saying? Again, they're just projecting, aren't they, Like, what is your point in being here? Do they really have nothing better to do? And they're like, oh, it's because you're unfairly tying people out. Why do they care so much then? Move on to the next fucking thing then. You know? Why do they care so much then? Move on to the next live stream then. Why keep coming back here if you really don't like me and you think I'm boring or whatever, then why keep coming back then? You know? Because that's telling me you're full of shit. Yeah, I suppose. Stargazer, yeah, it's just I have some work to do, but yeah. But these people, for some reason, they keep on, yeah. Maybe these people are me in a different life. Who knows? And that maybe I'm attracting those people because of, let's say, like attracts like or something, and well, But the thing is that, like I said, that doesn't change the fact that you are probably insecure. Because if I am, then you are too. Then yeah, I know. I need to just kind of ignore them. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. We're all one consciousness trolling itself. Maybe that's what's going on. Everyone is insecure. Yeah, I think everyone's got some insecurity. Is what I've come to realize. Yeah. We're disrespected as children. A lot were. I had some issues growing up, but yeah, I don't need to go over it all. But yeah, there's some rough things that happen, but everyone's got their own problems. Not here to like go out some kind of sub story, but all I'm saying is that I can understand like where people are coming from sometimes when they can behave in the least not such a nice way at times. Nobody's perfect. Sometimes people can get scarred from things, and it can be very difficult to overcome. Every day is just put one foot in front of the other. But then Flashpoint just became negative. Are you the same person then? Because why are you asking me about Flashpoint like you're probably him? with another account then. That's what they do. Anyway. Alright, I think I'm going to get going, guys, because I have no interest in keeping this going any longer. Just feel like going kind of round in circles. Yeah. Alright. Take care, everybody. I'll see you all later. Bye.